Developing at 5, a hit-and-run crash leaves a neighborhood in disarray with fences smashed, entire blocks without power, and nearly $400,000 in damage, all left behind when a semi-truck driver tore through the Cape Coral streets and then took off.
Now police are working to track down this semi with a yellow cab in the front and the driver responsible. This all happened yesterday morning near the intersection of Tropicana Parkway and Northeast 5th Avenue. And that's where we find Wink News reporter Jolina Esperto tonight. Jolina, at this point, have police identified the driver?
Chris, Cape Coral police have not identified a driver yet, but they hope releasing a photo of the truck the driver was driving helps them track the driver down. And you'll see that truck in a little bit here, but still more than 24 hours after this crash, this hit and run, and the damage is just crazy to look at. This is hard, hefty metal, this fence, and it was toppled down because this pole fell into it. They just put it all back up, but 6 of these poles came crashing into several different yards out here. That's because the box truck was going down Tropicana, got caught on a utility line, and just did not stop, kept going fast, but fortunately no one was hurt. Fencing collapsed and roofing damaged. Cars tossed around through front yards, palm trees uprooted, even concrete dented in. The cause? Cape Coral police says a semi. This one here, an 18-wheeler with a yellow cab and white trailer. Take a good look. Cape Police says it struck a utility line and then just kept going fast. Robert Helpenstein was having coffee on his lanai and ran out to see the whole thing.
The pole was snapped off there laying down in my yard. The part of it was smashed into the home over there.
Yeah.
And then that pole there snapped off, went crushing through their palm trees and their fence and slammed into their home. At that time, I didn't realize that it could have been a truck that pulled the wires down.
Now Cape Police are looking for that truck. They say the driver didn't stop and continued pulling down 6 power poles and utility lines and caused at least $400,000 in damage. Mario Aguilera had some damage. His entire family was home at the time.
I felt the rip through my roof, I guess the cables. And if you look in front of my house, there's a concrete area that has like a big hole that you can tell the tension from the cable like ripped through the concrete.
Debbie Daniele was one of the neighbors who called 911 during the whole thing.
But the man that was working on the car right there,
Yeah.
it gives me chills because he was 2 minutes, he walked into the house. He could have been hit by the pole that was sheared off just from the semi-truck crashing into the power line.
And still, yards are ripped up, palm trees are uprooted, and people were without power for a long time yesterday, almost the whole day after that crash in the morning. Now, I did reach out to LCEC, and I have seen them working out here. I also see CenturyLink working out here. They said the lowest power lines are typically communications power lines, not theirs. So that would include CenturyLink, Comcast, things like that. I still see CenturyLink in this utility truck down the road there. So they are out here still doing work. I haven't heard back from them, but once I do, I will be sure to let you know. And once I know anything about that driver or that box truck, I'll be sure to let you know. I'm reporting live in Cape Coral. Jolina Esperto, Wink News.